Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, what can I say? The markets are in free fall. Everyone is selling everything. This is getting painful. This is difficult. We're all in it together. So frustrating. It's absolutely awful. But I'm with you. I'm staying in. I've never gone anywhere. I go through the pain. We go through it together. But this is really ridiculous. So let's have a look. My overall portfolio, 9%, one of the worst days ever. Virgin Galactic down another 5%. It's trying to come up again now, but I don't know when the bottom is. I honestly don't. I don't know when the bottom is. It's massively undervalued now with the cash they've got. The flights are all on track, just everyone's selling it. Remember, the share price is not the value of the company. It's just the price people are willing to pay for it today. If we look at it now, 500 million for a rocket company. 500 million for a rocket company that has sold its seats, that is flying regularly once a month. Incredible. But there it is. Just coming up at the last few moments, but get ready, could easily drop again. But we are in that time. It's a Friday, sell-off Friday, but we could rise into the close. Palantir, down again. Gold, rising. That gives you an indication people are moving into stable assets. The S&P 500, down today, nearly 1%. That's a huge drop today, despite earning beats. The stock market, Jerome Powell has to pause rates. He has to pause, if not bring them down. This is absolutely ridiculous. Amazon, on the other hand, is 7% up. Some stocks are doing well, but others are awful. Apple, it's up today, but it's been down. Next Era Energy. We had that huge earnings. Great result. Beat on earnings. Everything's going up. Everything's good. The stock rallied. Now today, it's all given up again. Unbelievable. This is just the worst. Enphase Energy. I told you it was undervalued. It's held its value. I bought in at 80. I'm up on it. Overall, I'm down, of course, but I'm down just 23%. I've gone all in. I am all in. This is do or die time. This is very, very painful to have it like this. But it's not individual stocks. Look at Coca-Cola. A great beat. We were up. We were doing great guns. And then it all sold off. Look at the beat. It was a great beat. Great expectations. Great forward guidance. Difficult times ahead. We all know that. But nevertheless, it's now sold off. J&J. Well, I just can't even work out what's going on with J&J. False information everywhere. The false information is absolutely everywhere. J&J is not, and I repeat, is not, cannot, will not go bankrupt. People are saying it's filing for bankruptcy. Yes, it is for the talc case. It's separated business, the sector, for that to try to protect the amount it has to pay out. It can pay it all out. It's trying to protect shareholders, to drive it down. It's not going bankrupt. The company moving forward is good. I bought some more today, but I can't buy anymore. I can't go any more than I am. So J&J just keeps selling off, not because the company's not doing well. It's because nobody wants to own it. That's all, which is crazy. The company's guidance and profit is going up. Margins are going up. It was a good beat. I don't understand. People just do not understand. J&J is not and will not ever go bankrupt. It's a completely separate case. But no one seems to care. Dump the stock anyway. Kenvue. Kenvue is Kenvue. It's very early days yet. CVX. Oh dear, my oil. I was down 7%. I thought, right, I bought it too high. I'll now buy it at the right price. I bought it I bought it at a 1 year low. I bought it at a 1 year high. Went from 17% down to 9% down. Yeah, great, improved it, but it's still going down. Tesla's held green today. Held my position. Rivian is awful. It loses money. It's going nowhere. McDonald's down. We're down 10% now. On where do we start with this? Microsoft, Walmart down, Tesco down, Tilray down, Robinhood down. These are some big numbers as well. IonQ is up. Rocket Lab, FAA approval. Everything great. Everything moving up. And then today, everything sells off again. I just don't understand the market. I know how hard this feels. Plug Power, we had a massive beat. I doubled down. Everything was going swimmingly well with Plug. I bought the dip. It rose. Good news coming out everywhere. Today, it's gone down to nearly 7%. These are huge numbers, folks. Oh, man, it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. And sometimes you think, why do I bother? It's really, really frustrating. But the only way to make money is invest at the hard time. It's easy to buy in a bull market and everything fly up. It's easy. The hard part is to keep it when it goes down, lower those averages, buy in lower. And eventually you hit bottom as long as you've got a company that isn't going bust. But look at that. Look at that. And should I show you the week? Look at that. Look at that over the month. 13% in a month. Look at that 3 months. I mean, oh dear. I'm having a hard time. This isn't fun. The nightmares are back. Leah said, you're having nightmares again. I said, babe, it's stressful. I can't help it. All I can do is work as hard as I can, earn as much money as I can, keep buying the dips. What can you do? It just seems to me that no one has the faith and the belief in Virgin Galactic as I do and others do. The shorters are piling in again. I honestly, and I don't want to say this to you because I know some of you are short the stock, and it's the game we all play. You can't dislike the rules. If you play the game, you play by the rules. But honestly, I'd be the first person to vote on making shorting stocks illegal, because you're betting and you're hoping and you're trying to destroy an economy, a market, people's jobs, people's livings, people's businesses. That's what you're doing for your own ends. And I don't have a problem with you doing it because it's the game we all joined in on. So you can't, complain about the rules of the game. However, I would be the first person to say it should be illegal because it shouldn't be able. I mean, if no one wants to buy a company, that's fine. If no one wants to sell a company, that's fine. But the amount of short interest in some of these companies is criminal. I think. I really do believe that. I'm gonna run a poll now and see what you say to that. Should shorting be illegal? Now, some of you will say, no, I do it all the time, make loads of money. You make loads of money out of destroying companies. I don't see. I watched The Big Short. Did you all watch The Big Short? When a handful of people made billions of dollars and millions lost their jobs, their homes, hundreds, if not thousands, committed suicide. Where a handful of people made a ton of money. Should shorting be illegal? I'm going to ask that question now. Now, I'm sure some of you who do it are going to go, no, that's great. I'll never short a stock in my life. Should shorting be illegal? Let's have a look. Hey, Stephen. Yes, Martin, just do what Warren Buffett says. What's that? Just keep buying. Don't sell. Buy when everyone's fearful. I'm doing that. running out of money, though. It would be too easy to make money if there was no shorters. Yeah. Well, yes and no, because remember, it wouldn't go up unless anyone buys it, So you wouldn't just keep buying the company, would you? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, are we going to get a bounce into the close? Be interesting to see what Sensei says on Sunday, preparing for the following week. Oh dear. Now, we are doing a party tonight. I've called it the end phase party just because I've got end phase people watching me now. So I'm not doing Virgin Galactic. I don't think anybody wants a party for either, to be honest. But I need a bit of music, whether anybody does or not. And I also need to earn 10 times. Also need to earn a super chat. So yeah, there we go. There is the live party tonight. Straight after the show, join me for the music show. I've called it end phase party. It's not, it's for the end phase crowd. It's for anybody that wants to come along and have a bit of music, right? But hopefully you'll join me for that at the end of today's show. So anyway, my God. So, as you know, I'm using margin, so that's fine. You all know that, and it's expensive right now. But I need to earn money to bring that down. Now, you can't just live on it permanently, because at 8%, your stocks have got to make 8% a year, which, of course, they can when they're down like this. Virgin Galactic could 4x. I mean, literally, Virgin Galactic could 4x from here. And you'd be done and dusted just like that. That's the thing. That's why I'm doing it. Next era energy can double. End phase energy can triple, can 3x without much. It's not going to tomorrow. I get it, but it can. The amount of shares I've got with Coca-Cola and J&J is knocking now nearly $1,900 a year in dividends. So it's not as much as 8%, but as you can see, it's vital. You've just got to hold on to your stocks, earn money, and try and reduce everything. Anyway, Martin, read out my comment about shorters with the swears included, and I'll super chat you. Oh dear, it didn't come up. I don't see it. I don't see your comment. Probably because you swore, it didn't come up. It doesn't. It's not shown me any comment. It's not shown me the comment. He says, yeah, if I read out the swear words, he'll super chat me. Trust me, I'll read out the swear words. I will read out the swear words for a super chat. It just hasn't come up. Because obviously it's been banned because of whatever reason. But yeah, I can't read it. It doesn't exist. The only way you could do it is put it in a super chat. Anyway, market is toughest now. That's why I have two looser 25% portfolios. Only now Space and Kenview. I refuse to sell losses unless tax halving. I'm in cash now. 75% of my portfolio. Don't you feel tempted though? You've got cash, 75. I blocked it. Oh, you blocked it, did you? Stephen blocked it. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see he blocked it. So no, I had no idea. Coca-Cola. I mean, what? I mean, look. Okay, if you've got 75% cash, tell me, Stephen, why you wouldn't buy J&J AAA plus credit rating. It's gonna easily pay its way with the talc situation. Its business is growing. Its debts are getting smaller. Its margins are increasing. Everything about J&J is looking good, except the price is now down. It's now down over the year 15.69 with a fantastic dividend. Why would you not buy that? I don't understand that. I am buying it and I just keep lowering my average. If I wasn't in it, I could come in now and put $23,000 in at 6%, and I'd be flat on it rather than 6% down. Why would you not buy it? I don't understand why you would not buy that. What are you waiting for? It to go to $1? I don't get it. I don't understand why the markets are selling off these sort of companies. I don't get it. At what point are you going to buy back? When it's $1? Is that the idea? Make J&J $1? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Stephen, then you blocked Martyn from a very nice super chat. Trust me, I would read out the swear word if I saw it because I desperately need the money. So, yeah, I'd read it out. But unfortunately, Stephen blocked it. I didn't even see it. So I can't even unblock it or see it or read it. I've got no idea. There's nothing I can do about it. Anyway. Oh, dear me. Wait to see the markets, and I'll make... And I'll wait to see the markets, and I like oil. Buy what again? By MTTR. Well, Stephen, what I decided to do, and I against your advice, and I should have listened, obviously, but I didn't. I decided, as I was down 17% on Chevron, to double my position, and I'm now down 9%. So it's gone down since I bought it, but not as much. I bought it here just before it started to trail away. I bought it here. You know, the dividend. The dividend was good. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get in at the right price, and obviously, you know, you're saying it's still not low enough, but at least it's. I mean, I bought it at the 1 year high. Now I bought it at 19% lower over the year. So, you know, I bought it at a much better price, but I'm still going down. I ain't got a clue. Wait to see the markets. I think you have used. I think have you used up all your? Yeah, pretty much. No, not quite. You got to remember though, as bad as it is, which it is, it couldn't be much worse right now. I am up, even if it's only $21, on $11,000 worth of Coca-Cola. But I bought it at the bottom. I don't want to sell it. Will it make me 8%? 8% a year? No, it won't make me 8% a year. It could make 8% one year and less the next, but no, it won't make. But the point is, you don't have margin forever. You don't just stay in margin forever. The idea is I want to increase what I'm earning on YouTube so I can earn more money to pay more down. That's the idea. I don't actually want to just sell all the stocks, but you know, I can. I just don't want to. I mean, I don't want to be in Coca-Cola at an average of 55.14, which, if we look at it, is down 7.5% on the year, and you'd have to go back 3 years to buy that price. The dividend is great. The price is great. Why would you want to sell it? But of course, if you have to, you have to. But do I want to? No, I don't. But, you know, it's there. It's not likely to go down any lower. But then having said that, I said that about J&J. Said that about J&J a long time ago. Did a valuation on this. And, again, a lot of false information. People saying it's going bankrupt. It's not going bankrupt. You can see all over Google, J&J files for bankruptcy for the talc case, not for the company itself. J&J is not going bankrupt. I made 21,000 from May to September, 47 to 63. Well, that's fantastic. Congratulations to you. That's really, really good. Well done indeed. Very proud of you. Excellent stuff. I would trim off where possible, and I see a repeat of last Christmas. Well, I mean, we just don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm not trying to guess what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen in the war. I don't know what people are going to do. All I'm doing is looking at the value of the stocks, and I'm buying great, other than Virgin Galactic, which I know is very risky, and it's very speculative, of course, because it's not making profit overall. It's making money, but not overall. Whereas Coca-Cola, J&J, Enphase. See, Enphase is a classic example. Enphase, I've shown you the valuation today. We all know Enphase is oversold. Anyone who doesn't think Enphase is oversold hasn't read the balance sheet. We all know the next couple of quarters are bad, but that's what Warren Buffett does. He finds great companies that are down now, I can buy cheap. That is Enphase. I put the video out earlier. I hope you all got a chance to watch it. This was the video I put out earlier, where I really did explain it in detail, I think. What you missed. Did you all watch this? It's only been out 3 hours, done 131 views. Did you all see it? What you missed on the earnings? I think the CEO was basically saying, I'm about to buy the shares back because at this price it makes sense. He virtually admitted it, but he can't, of course, say that, because he can't manipulate. He can't tell everybody, I'm going to buy $1 billion worth of stock. I mean, he can't do that, but it was clearly obvious to me that's what he was suggesting. But anyway, it makes sense. And as soon as that happens, boom. One thing, all I need is Enphase to go up 30%, which it could on the buybacks. Virgin Galactic to go up to like $2. I mean, it's hardly anything. It's hardly anything that's got to happen to transform my portfolio. Well, as you speak, Israel stepped up ground invasion into Gaza. See, what can we do about all of this? Nothing. Nothing we can do about it, is there? I mean, you could turn around and say, well, of course there is. Of course there is. What you could do is sell absolutely everything, put it all in cash, and earn 5%. No risk, no stress, no drama, wait for the war to finish. Well, of course, that's great. And you'd save 8%, start earning 5%. That's a 13% swing just by selling everything and sticking it all in cash. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you if I did that. But that isn't investing, is it? I'd have 47,000. Sell absolutely everything. Obviously, I wouldn't sell anything that's in. Well, yeah, I could eat. No point selling what's in my Roth. Pointless, because it doesn't earn any interest and whatever. But I'd have $47,000, right? Okay, so you sell everything, everywhere, and just keep it all in cash, and that's it. Well, I think that's why the market is tanking. Yeah, well, it's not good, is it? It's not good. It's always, in the stock market, you're either against the shorters who are trying to destroy the economy, or you're against people warmongering and creating wars. You're trying to invest and build a future for your family. In my case, take care of Leah. And here I am, constantly getting smacked every which way we go. I don't know if you've noticed, but all day today, Virgin Galactic has a small pop just to dump it. And if you look at the level two, all you see is people buying just to dump it seconds later. And we've all done it. I've done it myself. So I can't blame people. They're trying to trade themselves out of the stock. I totally get it. But at some point at this level, we are so undervalued. There's only two outcomes: going all the way to zero and it's going to go bust. But that doesn't make sense because they've got over a year and a half of cash. So that makes no sense. Or it's going to go flying up. Well, if it goes flying up, I don't want to be having to pay $4 for the stock I bought at $1.57, right? That's just silly. Anyway, it's a tough thing trying to make money. I think that's why the market is tanking. Almost bought MTDR at 54 when up 68 because of the war. I want to buy 2,500 shares next time. I would have made 30 grand in a week. 30 grand in a week? Flipping heck. We've got a super chat. It's going to be okay with David Bowie later. Yes, there's $10 on the 21st. Here it is.
It's going to be okay with David Bowie later. Heart.
Yes, there's $10. And thank you so much, Zaxay. On the 21st of November, there's $10. That's when I get paid on YouTube next. And that will come straight into my account and make me $10 better than I was before. Thank you, Zaxay. I appreciate it. Oh, man. 14 times 2,500. Wow, $35,000. $131,000 investment. But I didn't do it. Oh, hey, how about that? Right. Okay. David Bowie later. You got it. You've got it. All right. Welcome everybody on TikTok. How you all doing? Let me check my Rumblers. How many in Rumble do I have today? There's my Rumblers. Hello to you. This is my Rumble crowd. Just a couple of people in there today. Very, very quiet on Rumble today. As the markets go down, especially on a Friday, nobody's interested. It's the way it is. And I think that's the wrong thing to do. You need to be digging deep and stay in and be active. But then that's just me. That's just me. It's not working very well though, is it? But I'm trying my best anyway. Oh dear. Shall I open up it all to... I'd like to see what the trolls have to say, just for the fun of it. If it gets too abusive, I'll turn it off. Let's go to anyone can chat. Anyone can chat. Let's just see. Try and be nice, guys. I'm going to open it up. I probably shouldn't, but there you go. There you go. Anyone can say what they want now. Hopefully you'll be nice. We'll see. Right. Niels. Hello, Niels. How are you, Niels? Why don't you become a member, Niels? Become part of the family. Right. Let's see how we're doing. Hi, Niels. Here he is. Still in Palantir. I know you're a Palantir investor as well. Virgin Galactic. Palantir. Gold. The S&P. Down 1.6. That's the lowest price now. That is going back at 376 is what it was in April. In April, as we started the rally. Yeah, it's tough out there. It is. Hiya, James. James is here as well. James, did you try and do what I said? Do a VPN, say you're in England rather than the Channel Islands, and set up a new account. You could be a member. Remember, these live shows only exist. They only exist because of the members. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the members supporting the channel. I couldn't be here. It's the members that make all this possible. Anyway, yes, it's tough out there, Mr. Lucas. You're dead right. Adding another 500 shares of space on the dip. Oh my God. Oh man, it's yeah. Look, the reason why I'm not now, because at the end of the day, it's massively undervalued anyway. If you're buying it at 140, then you're just trying to sell it at 143. I bought Virgin Galactic because I said it could trade to $100 a share, not because it's worth it, because it could trade there on the sentiment. That's all. It could certainly go to $30, $40. That it can do on its value, and it ramps up and so on and so forth. No question about it. So who cares if it's 140 or 150? It doesn't matter, does it? It really doesn't. I get what you're saying though, because if you're going to buy it at 140 where it is now, and you can sell it at 150, and you buy a few thousand shares, then yes, you can make some money, right? No doubt about it. I've done it myself several times. So Alex, I wish you the very best of luck doing that. Hey Martin, sending peace and love. Switzer, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Super chat. Hope this will help. Not much though. Hey, absolutely massive help. It really does help, Mike. Thank you.
Hope this will help. Not much though.
Absolutely it will. Absolutely it will. Just a matter of surviving now. Certain bank stocks look pretty good. Aaron Gruber, I wouldn't buy banks. They don't make any money, do they? But then neither does anything else. So maybe you're right. Maybe we should just buy banks instead. Okay. Anyway, let's go back a minute. Amazon did great, by the way, but Amazon can't hold up the S&P by themselves. I did try, but got stuck with my Gmail issues. What Gmail issues? How can you have Gmail issues? You just create a free email on Google. It will then email you and off you go. How can you get Gmail issues? Anyway, I bought another bit of space today. Fantastic, James. Well done. What price target is Sensei thinking now? Well, Sensei will be live on the show on Sunday, and I'm sure he will share you his thoughts. Check on the homepage of the channel, upcoming live streams at the top, and you'll see the show on Sunday. Bank of America looks solid at $23, as well as KRE, Aaron Gruber. Virgin will definitely jump in the next flight, and earnings are when earnings are successful. I agree with you. I agree. It's why I'm staying in. But who would have thought we'd be down here? It makes no sense to me. Seth, good evening all. Seems to be a downfall this afternoon, Bell. My only stock in the green at the moment is Safety Shot. Oh, yes. Martin, have you ever been interested in EHang or NEO? No, I don't touch Chinese stocks. Don't like the manipulation of it, and I think their economy is rubbish. The American economy is strong. The Chinese economy doesn't exist. It's all on debt. Well, so is America. But anyway, it's a much more resilient economy. So no, I don't invest in Chinese stocks. It's not for me, I'm afraid. But good luck to you for doing it. Oh boy, space is depressing at the moment. Oh, you got no idea. Yes, it is. Palantir. It's just a gamble now. If you buy it, are you going to get a pop? And if you get a pop, are you going to try and sell it straight away? Next era energy, and don't forget, you might not always be able to sell it straight away either. If there's no liquidity or no movement in the market, no volume, you might be stuck with the stock. Don't think just because it's gone up you can sell it. I've tried that sometimes on some stocks like Virgin Galactic. The other day, actually, I was trying to sell. I bought it, I think it was 143 and sold at 145, and I was trying to sell it at 145 for like an hour. Could have been stuck holding it. So don't buy it at 143. Sorry, 140, 139, and think you can just sell it in 10 seconds for 140, because I've tried that, and trust me, it doesn't always work. So be careful if you're doing it thinking, I'm just going to scalp it in 5 seconds. You might find that will bite you in the arse. Well, last space earnings in June did well. It looks like high expectations for the earnings, though, so hope it pans out. Well, the price is certainly down, so it wouldn't take much to move it up, would it? But anyway, we shall see. Enphase Energy has proved the right decision. I bought in, I can show you, I bought in another 50, was it? There we go. 10 at 82, 15 at 80, 15 at 80, so 10, 20, 30, 40 shares under 82. Look at that, 40 shares under that level. So you can see how I've improved my position, and it hasn't gone down. People said today it was 58. Well, it's sell-off Friday, the markets are collapsed, and it's held up. This could easily go up 30% on Monday, easily. Now, I'm not saying it's got any reason to go up more than that until the near future, until, the next couple of quarters. But, it certainly makes sense to me to go back up to $90 or $100. in the short term. Anyway, we shall see. It looks like the VORB chart now. It does, doesn't it? It looks just like the VORB chart. But the thing is, though, Crag, they had a disastrous flight. They'd run out of money. They had no cash, no buyers. Remember that? We are in a very, very different situation now. We're not running out of cash. We've got customers. Everything's flying well. We're in a completely different situation. But, you know, if people are going to sell out J&J when there's no issue there to this degree, I mean, look, one of the most stable companies, the best balance sheets in the world, 17% this year. 17%. I mean, how do you... 15% just in 3 months. It's a cloud over the stock with the litigation, but they can pay off the litigation. I think they should pay it. I think they should just settle and pay it. They can afford it. They've got the cash. Pay it. Have done with it. Take the hit because it's already priced in now anyway. The moment they pay it, the cloud will be gone. The stock will go. The stock is already down. It's reflecting it, and it will go right back up again. And whatever. But anyway, they're trying to fight the litigation and you know, not pay it. They're saying that talcum powder does not give anyone cancer. That's what they're saying. I don't know. Just a little investor. Got no idea. The research I've done, it doesn't look like it does. But then the other side says it's clear it does. So I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, so I haven't got a clue. Maybe we can, maybe we see a run up towards earnings. That's what I'm thinking, James. Anyway, we shall see. Right, we got 20 minutes for the bell. Now tonight we're doing a party. Here is the link in the chat. It's pinned to the top, but I'll give it to you anyway. If you want to go there now and be the first person to click like. This is the after hours party on my music channel. Click the like button. There's 2 likes already. Who's in the chat? Let's see if anybody's in the chat yet. Nobody yet, I don't think. Oh, yeah, there he is. There's Bill. Bill's in the chat already. There you go. Nice one, Bill. Thank you very much indeed. God, I need some music. And tonight we're going to have, I think I might actually go to whiskey. Forget the beer. Forget the beer. Straight to the hard stuff. Straight to whiskey tonight. Sod it. I said to Leah, because I'm getting my nightmares again. Stress. And I said to Leah, she said, last night you had nightmares again. I said, I know. It's stressful. It's bloody horrible. Every day you work and you go backwards. But you've got 2 choices in life. You either give up, walk away, lose everything, do all the wrong things, your health go down the toilet, do all the bad stuff. You make it worse. The market, the situation is not going to change. You're just making it worse. Or you can dig your head, put your head down, work harder. And that's what I'm doing. I'm making more videos, putting more content up, trying to earn more money and stay invested. But keep buying those dips. That's all you can do. Anyway, what I don't like is M4TTD has said this. It's nothing against him or anybody else, but what I don't like, and I was looking at some comment. I was looking at a Meet Kevin video, and he says the same thing, and he's absolutely right. I don't agree with a lot that Meet Kevin says, but I tell you what, he's spot on with this. Everybody always knows how low a stock's going to go. No one has a bloody clue. M4TTD does not know any more likely it's going to $1 than it is to 100. No one. But having done this for 2.5 years and read all the comments and see what's going on, everybody will always say those that are either not in the stock or shorting the stock. Everyone is very, it seems everyone like joins a cult on their own stock. Even though I talk about Virgin Galactic a lot, it's not because I'm blind. It's because most people on my channel are interested in it and I earn money from doing it. I make videos from doing, not much money, but I do get, I am growing my channel talking about it. But I get in and out of the stock as I've explained. So I'm not blind. I'm not in a cult. But I do notice that people that are in one thing, I get a lot of this, they say, you're a bloody idiot. You should sell Virgin Galactic. It's rubbish. They don't know anything about it, but they just say that. And then they say, you should buy Pepe coin. That's the greatest thing in the world. And it's like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense at all. Virgin Galactic produces something, makes money, has customers, has a way to revenue, so on and so forth. Pepe coin doesn't do anything. What are you on about? Well, I made loads of money. This isn't financial advice. This is nonsense. And everybody will say, oh, Virgin Galactic's going to $1. Where does $1 come from? When I worked out 150, it was worked out. It was worked out on the balance sheet, the cash burn, the revenue, future revenue, and debts, and so on. It was worked out on that. It wasn't just a random, it's going to $1, because that's ridiculous. It's very difficult to hear it when you're trying your best to build a portfolio and invest, and people are just making up numbers. Anyway, I had a nightmare last night. That the house was burgled. Yeah, Jordan. See, when you're stressed, your brain doesn't go to sleep at night. That's right. I'm getting nightmares. When I wasn't in margin and whether the markets went up or down, I didn't care. Don't really care, because markets go up, markets go down. Every month on the 21st, I get paid by YouTube. Whatever's down, I buy more of. It's easy. That's not hard. You just, every month, just buy whatever's down. Now I'm using margin, of course, the pressure is on. The pressure is there. It's intensified. And then all of a sudden, then back come the nightmares. You see, I got a couple of little spots on my face. See that? Look, that's stress. Not sleeping properly. And that's difficult. So anyway, yeah, Seth. He just wishes. And what's frustrating, Seth, is you'll get me and you who investing in the stock, research the stock, studied the stock, keep buying it, keep staying in. And then those that will go, it's going to $1, just sit and wait, and then they buy it for $1. It's it's bloody awful. But that's the game we play, Seth. It's frustrating. What I want to see is it go up and everybody miss out. That's what the investors want to see. Just found your channel. Keep up the good work. Enphase, top brass, have lots of dry powder. Nathan Walpole, absolutely, Nathan. Lovely to see you here. Absolutely. I've explained Enphase today. Did you see this video I put out earlier? Did you see the video that I put out earlier? What you missed. I did the Enphase earnings and what you missed on the earnings. Did you see that one? It's on the homepage of the YouTube channel. Just go to videos, look. Videos, and you'll see it there, look. I just put it out, what people missed. And I'm convinced of it. And I put my money where my mouth is. Even though margin's 8%, I'm all in. And I bought as many shares as I can. And I brought an average down from like 50%, which would have been 80% before this dip. After this dip. And now I'm only down 24%. So I went berserk on it. And I'm right. Because I bought it at 80 and since then it's been going up. So anyway, thank you very much for your comment, Nathan Walpole. Where are you from? Hope not. Huge Virgin Galactic investor. M4TTD is an investor. There we go. M4TTD is not trying to drive it down. He's actually an investor. So there we go. Big things on the horizon. We hope so. I love Pepe coin. Pepe the frog. What the hell? Israel Prime Minister says the payback starts tonight. Oh my God. Great. Let's have another third world war. Have we had a first one yet? Yes. Just bought more space. 9 a.m. studio. Congratulations to you. Very, very nice indeed. And yeah, my average is 157. I've stopped for a while because just basically ran out of money. Always buying the dips. Well, I've been buying the dips, and then the dips have bought the dips, and then the margin has bought the margin, and the margin has bought the dips, and then there's nothing left. So there you go. I hope one day you'll go live at Virgin Galactic Space Station. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I went live at the Virgin Orbit Space Station. I was there, and I plan to do the same thing. Martyn, apart from, I don't know what that means. I am still here in pain. Roger Fouchon, how are you, Roger Fouchon? My average is $2.30. My average is $2.30. Congratulations. Right. God. Look at that. 3.5 grand in a day. And I only earn about $20 a day on YouTube. So it's not good. It's really not good. Anyway, it's what it is. When you enter the game of the stock market, you enter at your peril. You can only do your best. I research it every day. I bring you the best content I can. I work my hardest. I never give up. Everyone said I'll give up when you lose money. I ain't giving up. Not going anywhere. And these are the days that you make your money for the future. If you invest now, these are the days it pays off. You dig the ditches. It's not how hard you can punch. It's how many punches you can take. Remember I said that on the last bear run. Remember that? Well, it's doing it all over again. Everyone is selling everything. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll catch up over the weekend from here in Kongsbury. Bristol, I know Kongsbury. I've played at the Bristol Hippodrome. I've got friends in Kongsbury. How are you? Lovely to see you. Have a bit of cider down the road at Glastonbury. Lovely to have you here. Welcome to you, Nathan Walpole. Lovely. Sorry, I'm from Cornwall, by the way, in England. My studio is here in Dallas, Texas, but I'm from Cornwall. That's where my home is. Sorry, ignore them comments as it wouldn't let me type. No worries. I wish I was at 230. At 262, but my Roth is on point with average of 163. Very nice. It's frustrating, Mr. Lucas. You're not alone. I bloody know. Troy Stewart, BPTH, holding a meeting about FDA cancer drug on Monday. This is going to be huge now, says Troy. Well, 2024, according to numerology, will be a good year. 9 a.m. studio. We would love to hear some good news. Loaded more Virgin Galactic, fear and loathing in crypto. We love it. Right, we've got 10 minutes to go before the bell. We'll go a little bit over just to have a little chat and a relax. I'm getting the whiskey ready. I'm going to be on my music channel. I don't care. I'm going to be doing what I want tonight. Sitting at the piano naked. Everyone's going, well, I ain't coming now. I'm definitely not coming now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to sit at the piano naked, drinking whiskey. How about that? Let's see who turns up. I've got to get some super chats in. I might as well go on OnlyFans. That's what I'll do. Sit at the piano. Anyway, I've given you the link. The link's in the chat. This is where you're going to go. I want everyone now to put a like on it. Just click that link in the chat. We've got 2 likes. It's the Enphase Energy Party. Enphase Energy Party. I don't know why I'm calling it that. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. So there you go. I thought, sod it. We'll just call it that. Let's have a look. 3 years now in this bear market, just hustling to pay my margin. I invested 50 grand. I hope that I will get it. I will get a break. Roger Fouchon. I know, mate. I'm the same. The trouble is, margin's 8%. So you have to make 8% just to cover it. But of course, as 8% a year, you can do 20, 30% in a day on Enphase or on what am I looking at now? or Virgin Galactic or whatever. There's loads of room in the market, and you've got to obviously trim off the top. You're going to have to trim off unless you can earn the money. But if you've got 8% on margin for 3 or 4 years, you didn't really make any money. However, you've got those prices. If you've bought a lot of dividend stocks that are massively undervalued, which is what I have done. That's why I bought like 20 grand's worth of Coca-Cola, 20 grand's worth of J&J, because it's all undersold. It's all got guaranteed dividends, as guaranteed as anything can be. And I'm hoping that I will grow my YouTube channel to earn more money to be able to pay it off quicker. That's my plan. Who knows? Glenfiddich whiskey should do it, mate. Jordan Allen, you're right. I'm on it. I'm on the whiskey. Virgin Galactic team know a lot about you with your Virgin Galactic PR on your channel, and they have seen your emails. They appreciate your commitment to their goal to better the access to space for more people like us all here. M4TDD, how do you know that? I know that people on Virgin Galactic watch my X account. I know they follow me on X and Instagram and on here. And I know that I've worked for Sir Richard Branson. I know he's seen my Virgin Galactic song. It was played at breakfast once for him. I know that. I also know that our petition has gone to Michael Cole-Glazier. They've seen that. And Palantir are on the next flight. And that will be addressed in the next earnings. You may even hear it mentioned on the next earnings. But how do you know all this? How do you know that Virgin Galactic PR know of my channel and have seen your emails? How do you know that? I'd like to know how you know that. Are you muted or just me? It cut out all of a sudden. No, everything's good. I don't see anything wrong there. No, audio's good. No, audio's good. It's just you. Just you, Seth. You broke it, whatever you done. Hey, from Macclesfield. Macclesfield, wonderful stuff. Mayor, lovely to have you here. I'm from Cornwall, England. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Let's celebrate losing money at the end phase party. Yes, let's come to the end phase party. Sit round the piano in the noddy, naked, drinking whiskey, going, look how much money we've lost today. Brilliant. Best party ever. I think we should do it. The market isn't that bad. Nathan Walpole. No, you're right. No, it's not that bad. Virgin Galactic, many people started buying it at $35 and it's now $1.38. Yeah, that's not that bad. J&J is going through its worst legal case in about 40 years. It's not that bad. J&J is down over like a 2-year low. You're absolutely right. Coca-Cola, I bought in at a 2-year low. It's absolutely right. It's not that bad. What are you on about? It's not that bad. Enphase Energy is now 67% undervalue. I showed you the figures on the chart. Yeah, it's not that bad. What are you on about, Nathan Walpole? Seth, you fixed it. Good. I have learned to stay in cash mostly. So what you're saying then, Stephen, is I've learned to stay in cash mostly. In other words, don't invest. Just buy bonds. Just stick it in 5% in cash. Just earn 5% on interest. What's the point of investing? Couldn't agree with you more, mate. Anyway, Virgin Galactic Spaceport needs better social media and marketing. Tell me all about it. 9 a.m. studio. I totally agree. M4 is Branson's son. Yeah, of course it is. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Hey, Martin. So you bought some stocks on margin? Yes. $50,000. 4 seats for each flight after Galactic 5. Mayor. What's up with Virgin Galactic? Well, that's a good question. Nothing's up with Virgin Galactic. It's all systems go. What's up with you? It's you, the people that are selling it. That's what it is. If you sell it, it goes down. Simple as that. If you sell it, it goes down. If you buy it, it goes up. What can I say about that? No more loss-making instructors. Mayor, good news. Yes, I have 2 accounts on 2 different platforms. I only have about 5,000 in margin that I will try to pay off. Yeah, I'm 10 times that amount, mate. 67% under the bull case. Correct. Ha ha. Yes, incorrect. In fact, let me just balance that out, because someone's going to say that. Someone's going to say, hang on a minute. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. I want to say that, because someone's going to say that to me in a minute. Right. Best case, 67% on the best case. Now, I have said in my video, and I explained why, I believe in 6 to 12 months, it is the best case. The stock will be up to $300 a share. So right now we are 67% undervalued. Absolutely. But if you don't think that's really relevant, we'll go to the base case, which is regarded as the safe bet, right? But still 38% undervalued. 38% undervalued. If you go to the worst case scenario and you say the stock is worth $77 a share, then we are overvalued at 4%. Now remember, a high growth stock will always be overvalued because it's got future growth. So whichever case you take, the best case, the base case, or the worst case, Enphase Energy, without doubt, is one of the best value stocks you can buy on the stock market. If you think that inflation will eventually come down, let me think about that. The highest interest rates for years, and we have peaked for 2 or 3 months. Is it likely to come down in the spring? Of course it is. So that's going to fuel the system. Do you think that we need more power in the future with EVs? No brainer. Everybody knows it. We cannot do it with coal and everything else. We need solar. So correct. Do we know that the governments are behind the green energy around the world? Yes, we know that. Do we know that between the next 3 to 6 months' time, that other businesses are going to go bust that aren't in the financial situation that Enphase has, much reduced margins, and they'll be out of business? Yes. So what does that do for Enphase? Gives them an even more of an advantage. Do we know that Enphase hinted on the earnings they're going to buy back more shares, and they've got the cash to do it? He couldn't say they were, because that would be stock manipulation, but I think we all know they're going to. So then we get a 20 to 30% pop right off the bat. So there is no doubt about it. The future is green with Enphase Energy. So there's my valuation. Anyway, we've got a few seconds to go now before the bell goes. And then I'm going to get drunk, sitting naked, playing the piano. I just don't care. Anyway, whatever. Right, let's ring the bell. Let's ring the bell. Spot on, Martin. Yes. Yes. On the margin. Oh, the margin might be the reason why you feel pressure. I did the same mistake again and again. We need to learn it the hard way. What is this site you're using to check the values? I'm doing a lot of my own research, James. I love the positivity through, though. Ha ha. 60%. Yeah. Do people think CEO and CFO are right for Virgin Galactic? No. Rubbish. Here we go. Let's ring the bell. Sensei will be back on Sunday. If you go to the homepage of the channel, Sensei is back on Sunday. If you go on the homepage, the upcoming live stream, the next show is Sensei preparing for the crypto, the charts, the analysts, whatever, for the upcoming week. Analyzing the week. Right, 15 seconds to go. Let's ring that bloody bell and let's get out of here. Right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You too can sponsor the bell. You can have your name on the bell, links below to your business or whatever. for $20 super chat. All right, okay. The bell is now gone. We're done. We're finished. Sensei's on Sunday. I'll be back on Monday, unless there's breaking news that I feel that you need to know about. Thank you to everyone. We'll just go for a few minutes to answer any questions, see where the after hours goes, see if we go up a little bit. And yeah, let's see what happens, shall we? The overall market is just moving up in the after hours, very slightly. If you want to celebrate, let me just make that a bit smaller. Let me make that a tiny bit smaller. There we go. Let's drop that into there. Drop that to there. Still too big. A bit smaller. That'll do. That's close enough. Rubbish management. Yeah, rubbish. Yes, I agree. Michael Cole. Well, I wouldn't say he's done absolutely nothing. We now have rockets going into space with passengers. So to say that he hasn't achieved anything would be a little bit disingenuous. I think he's achieved a lot. I mean, could someone do better? I don't know. Could you do any better? I don't know. Right, we're up 0.5% in the after hours. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, Palantir is moving up. Gold is going up. S&P is going up. Amazon is going up. Apple is going up. Next Era Energy is still down. Enphase Energy up 0.05. Wouldn't it be great if we get that buyback? Coca-Cola. Remember, the markets are open until 7 p.m. Central, another 3 hours. Coca-Cola is trying to come back up again. J&J. I bought some more today. Paid the price, though. Kenvue, CVX, Chevron. I bought more Chevron. I doubled my Chevron today. Rivian. I don't want to be in oil. Don't want to be in it, but I'm in it. Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco, Tilray, still going down. Robinhood, flat after hours. IonQ, 183% up. It was 300% up. It's given up a big gain. So there we go. Rocket Lab, I've doubled my position recently. I've no idea why it's gone down so much when it's all good news. Plug Power, good news. Don't know why that's gone down. Procter & Gamble, Rumble, rubbish stock anyway. Funware, FFIE, Rio Tinto, Bitcoin is down again today. And Polygon is down and XRP is down very slightly. Okay, there we go. We are slightly up in the after hours. I've gone from 3.5 grand down to 3,300 down and whatever. So let's have a look. Niels, James, Alpha Spread. Yes, that's what I'm using, but I do my own research with that though. I don't want to say to anyone, you know, just read off the website, because I don't want to mislead anyone. I use Alpha Spread plus many others. I don't want you just to go, that's what I do, that's it. You need to do all your own research, okay? So don't just read one website and go, Alpha Spread says I should buy it, so I'm going to buy it. For God's sake, don't just do that, okay? Rubbish management, Virgin Galactic. How much to sponsor the bell again? It's a $20 super chat. If you do a $20 super chat, you need to, via Discord, send me an image and a link to a business, and then I will book you in, and you will have the opening and closing bell. Not only will you have the picture on the bell, you'll have the link below in the description. I'll also show the website as well. So if you've got a website or a business or a YouTube channel or whatever, I will share that at the time we ring the bell in the morning and the evening. And a few people have done it, and they said it was very beneficial. Gets them links, gets them likes, gets them, you know, to promote their business, ranks them up, and so on and so forth. So yeah, if you want to do that, then it's a $20 super chat. Good news on Virgin Galactic, up and coming earnings. Delta facility completion. Good news on Virgin Galactic, up and coming earnings. Delta facility completion. M4TTD. I have no idea what you mean. Wow, here he is talking about Sensei's here. Wow, bad day on your portfolio. Sorry about that. You ain't kidding. It's because I'm backing obviously heavily on margin again, Sensei. I have gone massively in it. The markets on Coca-Cola, J&J, and Enphase were just too low, too cheap. And so, yeah, because of that, obviously, it's now my percentage is dramatically increased because it's reflecting the amount my portfolio has gone up and down, but it's not added the value of the shares to my portfolio. Does that make sense? It's about 50,000. So my portfolio is like 80,000. Okay. So 80,000 gone down 3 in a day. But it looks a lot worse because it's showing the percentage against my actual my cash value. That's why margin gives enhanced gains and it gives enhanced losses. You really see it dramatically. And that's why I'm working harder and harder to produce more and more videos to earn more and more money to try to bring it back down. I don't want to use it, but when stocks are down this much, then I feel you have to. Otherwise, you're missing out on the opportunity. I think that Enphase is so oversold. Coca-Cola was so oversold. J&J is still oversold. All of these things, you've got to, not got to, but you do yourself a misservice if you don't get involved. But remember, you've also got to balance that out between, right now, we're at 8%. So you've got to make 8% a year just to cover it. But the idea is I don't really want to sell the stocks. I want to keep the stocks. I'd have a much bigger portfolio, a lot more dividends, and earn the money to pay it off that way. So that's why I'm trying to do more videos, more shows, more money to increase my income to pay it off as quickly as possible. But it's a huge amount. It's been a tough week. My comment was in Ray. It's been a tough week. My comment was in RE. I'm not sure what that means, Nathan. Also, stock dilution completion. M4TTD, there's no stock dilution completion. M4TTD, that's not true. Where did you get that information from? There has been no stock dilution at all. I think that's not true. We follow the SEC filings, and we will know when more stocks have been made available to Virgin Galactic, and that hasn't happened. So that's not happened at all. So I don't know why you're saying that. If that was the case and they had loads more money, then this would be great. Then the stock would be even better value. But that hasn't happened. I have not seen those SEC filings. We've not seen another 1.5 million shares released. So I don't know where you're getting that information from. I don't believe that is the case. I'd like you to share me that information, but yes, that's not the case. That noise, by the way, that you could hear was not a fan. It was a bloody lawn crew turning up, cutting the grass, but with their bloody ridiculous lawnmowers and their massive blowers. Ridiculous. In America, people come around your house, cut your grass, and blow all the grass and all the leaves onto the neighbour's garden. Next week, someone comes round your neighbour's house, cuts their grass, and blows it back to you. It's absolutely bonkers and ridiculous and silly, but that's the way the system works here. I don't understand it. No one gets down on the ground and picks up all the rubbish. They just blow it onto the neighbour's garden. I've never seen anything like it. Anyway, that's what you just heard there. So M4TD, also sponsorship contracts. M4TDD, I don't know where he's getting this information from. This is why I go members only. Because from my recollection, the information that M4TTD does is never true. I don't believe that at all. NASA contract for science research, that part's true. But where is this stock dilution information from? Where is that? And the Delta facility completion, where is that information? None of that exists. So I don't know where you're getting that from. What has brought you down this much? What has brought you down this much? Well, first of all, let's look at Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic, I'm down 11%. There's your first problem. PLTR is down 1.4%. That's not that much. The S&P, I'm not really in it. I'm not in Amazon much. I'm not in Apple much. NEE is down 2.5% today. Enphase Energy was down 25% today. It's now risen. But obviously my overall position is improved, but I have stocks that are down like 40, 50%. Coca-Cola has gone down again 0.5%, and so on. And that's a huge position for me. J&J today is down 2.5%. That's a loss of $500 today. That's bloody huge as well. Anyway, where do I start? So leverage on a flight before the year's out. There's no evidence of that either. Be better if they had good earnings and kept a bit of news for after hours some night to pump it up further. Heavy and rapid gunfire in northern Gaza has started. Okay, let me bring it to you. Let's bring the news. Here we go.
Soldiers. I mean, is it beginning to look like we might be talking about targeted incursions, dealing with the tunnels and dealing with other Hamas defences? Is that the way it's looking?
How do I have a Robinhood account in the UK? Well, because I'm in Dallas, Texas. That's how. I'm in Dallas, Texas. But I will have a UK account as well, and that'll be opening up very, very soon in the UK.
On the day, the Israeli military say they were targeted against these tunnels. So there's this network of underground tunnels that are used by Hamas to launch attacks on Israel, but also to hide from the attacks that Israel then fires back. And so attempting to destroy those tunnels is clearly a key imperative. And it seems that the tactic that the Israelis have been using is significant bombardments from the skies ahead of this ground incursion. But what they've said all along, since the 7th of October, when that terrorist attack happened on Israeli soil and Israel responded.
I've just muted that a moment. We'll come back to that. I'm answering questions because I've got to get off. Do you sell covered calls? Nathan, I don't do options trading. I don't like it. I like to own the companies outright. I buy the shares outright. So no, I don't short the stock and I don't do options. It's not my thing at all. That's not what I do. Yeah, Seth, it's crazy here in the US, right? People don't cut your grass, pick up the leaves. They blow them on the next door neighbor. They don't even bag it and take it away. They literally blow it onto the neighbors. It's ridiculous. And then the neighbors blow it back. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. And you've got little tiny microscopic, little delicate blades of grass cut by a giant, huge diesel-powered blower. It's ridiculous. If you could see the amount of pollution and the smoke that comes off these things, it's like the noise and the pollution, and every 5 minutes someone's blowing their garden. It's ridiculous. Rake the leaves up, put them in a bag, compost them, do the right thing. Hey, now that's my job. And no, I definitely don't blow into the neighbor's yard. These are what called lazy, rude people that don't know how to run a business. Yeah, that's what everyone does. It's ridiculous around here. It's crazy. You're in the US. Thought you were based in the UK. I've got a home in the UK. I'm from Cornwall, but my studio is here in Dallas, Texas. Yes. Well, that's rubbish. M4TD is the last. This is the last flight this year on November the 2nd. Yes. M4TDD, it's not his real name. He's not a member. It's why I'm members only. And my recollection is he likes to make up stories. None of the information he's ever said has ever been verified. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude to him at all, but the fact of the matter is the statements he has made aren't even true. Invasion has started. More bloodshed to come, I believe. Crag, no, it will not be. M4TD, you're wrong. We know what the flights are, and Crag is right. What made you move to Texas? To marry Leah? A little Christmas present coming for us investors. No, That's not the case. From the UK. Yes, I came from the UK to marry Leah. Right, okay, let me just clean up the chat because we're getting lots of false information and I don't want my audience manipulated or controlled in any way whatsoever. We're going back, members. Even if I lose subscribers and make less money, I don't care. Well, I do actually, but my priority is to serve my members, of which we have over 200 members now and 11,000 subscribers. So we can't have any more of this nonsense and all the rest of it. So anyway, should shorting be illegal? 47% said yes and 53% said no. So it's pretty close. I guess the ones that short say it's great. The ones that don't say it should be banned. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to get off. We are marginally up in the closing after hours. Virgin Galactic is moving up 1.27%. Good. So if you bought it at 138, you might have got out for 140, but be careful. You probably wouldn't be able to sell it for that. You have to have a bit for the market maker. Palantir is going up. Gold is slightly down. S&P is up in the after hours. Amazon is up in the after hours. Apple is down in the after hours. NEE is down in the after hours. Enphase is down. Coca-Cola is down. J&J is down. Kenvue is down. CVX is down. Do I need to go on? No, I don't think so. Yes, we can't have false information. It serves no purpose. It makes people feel important. People want to, one thing that you may notice, a lot of the people that make up stories, they never use their names. They never use their real names. I'm Martyn Lucas. It was the name my mother gave me. That's why it's my name. But we're here to help people. We're not here to manipulate and selfishly serve the purpose of those wishing to manipulate the market. Right. Sensei will be live with you on Sunday for his show. Here is Sensei's show. Upcoming live streams, looking at the technical analysis for the week and the crypto for the week, what we might expect. So join in that. We also have the McDonald's earnings coming up. We've got the flight for Virgin Galactic. We've also got the earnings for Virgin Galactic. This will be moved to November the 11th. It's the wrong date at the moment. It will be moved. And we will cover it, of course, live. The flight and, of course, the earnings. Was surprised when they put the earnings on the same day as the flight. Would have been good, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, I think, Jordan Allen, I think M4TTD is a secret shorter or a charlatan. Well, he refuses on becoming a member. The information was incorrect. And, I don't know if it's to try and catch me out. So I'll sort of say, yeah, it's right, just so everyone can record me saying something which is untrue. I don't know what the point of it is. I don't know why anyone wants to mislead other people. I don't see the sense in it. It's a waste of time. But there you go. So I would agree, but in my industry, there is no alternative that's good enough. Gas is the only way right now for us to get... Seth, respectfully, I have to disagree. There are people all around me that have the ego, and I've got it here. I've got it right next to me. It powers this studio. The Ego battery. The Ego battery is modular batteries, and there are people around here in my neighborhood who have blowers and lawnmowers who use Ego solar-powered batteries they put in, and I've actually spoken to lawn crews and said, why don't you set up lawnmowers and blowers with batteries? There's no pollution. There's no noise. Everybody would prefer it. And the guy went, well, they only last about 3 hours. Well, I said, how many hours do you work? He said, about 8. Have 2 batteries then. So you go out on the day, you have 2 batteries, one that you're using, one that you've got to plug. It's a modular battery, and then overnight you can charge the batteries up. Why would no one do that? That makes more sense. It's cheaper on your maintenance. You have no oil and gas to burn. You save money. You offer a better service to the local people. They would much prefer no noise. And it's just as powerful. In fact, that the Ego lawnmower and Ego blower are more powerful than the gas ones, just like Tesla is more powerful than any gas car. and less maintenance and more profit in your pocket. So it does exist. It does. Absolutely. I've got the ego batteries down here at the side of me. We don't bag grass because it decompresses into nitrogen. We don't bag grass. Okay. Market maker manipulation, MMM. When's Rumble's earnings, Martin? Rumble earnings. Rumble. I will cover it just for you. Not that I'm interested in the stock right now, but I will cover it for you. Rumble earnings is November the 13th. It might move. If it's a couple of weeks out, sometimes it moves. But I will make sure that you won't miss it. Everything is live. Everything is on this channel. You won't miss anything. Neat, Martin. It has to be. No ice. All right. Yes, they are trying to catch you out. They are probably Reddit or StockWits authors looking for bait. Absolutely. I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen people that make videos and animations and GIFs and all kind of stuff with me trying to get me to say things. And of course, they can use AI to do it anyway. But people want me to go, oh, yeah, it's true. I've heard that Elon Musk is flying on the next flight. They want me to say that, of course. Then if I say that, then they'll go, Martyn Lucas is making up stories. So, no one's going to get me to manipulate the information. It's absolutely impossible. We had that before. Do you remember? We had Mohammed Kahain offered me 10 $500 super chats. 10 $500 super chats. He said he had millions of shares of Tilray, and he wanted me to take a video down because I said the stock's rubbish and it's going down now. It was once good, but then the management went in the wrong direction. And he told me to take the video down, and I said no. He said, well, if you don't, I'm not going to give you those super chats. I said, good. He said 10 $500 super chats. $5,000? I said no. Because even though I love $5,000, I am not going to I'm not going to manipulate my audience. So you give me $5,000, absolutely rubbish. There's no one here who could afford me to change and become dishonest and manipulate my audience. No one. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, whoever it is trying to manipulate what I have to say. Okay, it's time for me to go. We are going to be live on Sunday with Sensei. Make sure that you join Sensei for that. There's his stream, upcoming live streams. Make sure you join Sensei. And I'm going to be live here in a couple of minutes for the end phase party. It's not really the end phase party. It's anybody that wants to get drunk and watch me play the piano naked. I mean... I've got to stop saying that. People are going to use that in a minute as well. Respectfully, agree to disagree. I've been in the industry for over 10 years and my father over 30. At this point, it's not worth it. Later, when it's perfected, sure, but not now. Way overpriced compared. Okay. Fair enough. You're looking at it purely financial. I think you're missing the point though, because I don't know how expensive it is in England or where you are. Seth, are you in England? Are you in the US? I don't know where you are. But I know that because I've been into Home Depot and I've seen the Ego electric lawnmower, the same price, if not cheaper than some of the gas machines. I've seen that with my own eyes. And if you buy it, of course, you have no maintenance, no gas, no oil, and so on. But more importantly than that, if you go to the customer, if you knocked on my door and said, oh, US Maryland, brilliant. If you knocked on my door, Seth, and you said, can I cut your grass? And I said, I've already got a lawn crew. And you said, yeah, but I can cut your grass with electric equipment, so there's no noise and there's no pollution. Would you prefer me? I would say yes. I would get rid of the other guy. So and I'd even pay slightly more. But the reality is, you would get more customers. I think if someone set it all up, they would get more customers, more people. People would go away from the gas, come to the electric companies. I think you'd make more money. But that's just me. You know better. I respect that. You've been in the industry. I've not. I'm just sitting here. But, you know, I've looked at the numbers and it seems to make sense to me. But as a customer, I would employ you and I would pay you more. So I'm just saying that. Right, okay, you've all got the link for the party. That's where we're going to go. This video will take you automatically there, or there's the link in the chat. We're going to do day trader of the day. Shall I do it? Has anyone ever been down 9% in a day? I'm just going to put 9%. I'm not going to put 9.15. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? Why would I even bother? All right, down 9%. Let's see who wins. Make sure that you click the like button, come up to date, and let's have a look. But could it mow 150 properties a week with no issues or pauses? Well, of course it can. It's more reliable. It's the battery motors are more reliable than the gas. There's no oil, there's no maintenance, there's no cleaning, there's no issues, there's none of that oil change stuff, none of that. It's more reliable. My long-term goal is to invent a trailer that has mowers that ride up and lock into a rail to charge and have solar in the roof. Brilliant. Right. Yes, it is more reliable. It's more reliable and it's more powerful as well, just like a Tesla. If you are thinking Teslas are rubbish, then you might also think that electric lawnmowers are rubbish. I don't know. Anyway, Zach down 4.15, down 1.45. Seth, it looks like you're the winner. Time's run out. I've got to get out of here. So Seth, got to be quick. I'm going to give the sound effects in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seth wins. Seth wins. Thank you very much for your honest trade. Give him a thumbs up. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Seth. Congratulations. Time to get out of here. Time to roll the credits. Time to get onto the music show. Look forward to seeing you there. Let's get into it. Where's me credits? Where's me credits? Roll the credits live. There you go. Cling it that way. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Bring that in there. Start of our show. Subscribers, Crypto Tab, Super Chat, Zach Zay and Mike. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the Super Chats. Every penny counts. I appreciate it. Dang, really. Great as always. Love your content. Yes, you won again. You're always bloody winning, Seth. I don't know what's going on here. Right, that's it. I'm now going to see you all. Those of you watching me on TikTok, I'm going to be on my music channel on Martyn Lucas on YouTube. The link's in the profile. For this channel, YouTube version, you'll find my music channel. I'll be there in a few minutes' time. Right over here in my studio. Getting drunk. Apparently, we're going to do it naked, apparently, and we're going to drink whiskey. All right, so I'll see you there in a minute. All right, that's it from me. Thanks to all the subscribers. Monday is a new week. You're dead right there, Zach. Join Sensei on Sunday for his show. Is Sensei in the chat? Yes, he is. He's not saying anything. He's just sitting there. Look. Are you here? I know he is, right? Because I've just searched for him. I found him. Right. Okay, that's it. Did everybody smash the like button? Did you subscribe? Did you tap the like button? Did you all tap me on the head? Did you all do that? I hope so. Right, that's it from me. I'm all done. See you in a bit. There we go, look. We've got 11,236 subscribers. People say you won't grow unless you open it up to everyone. It's not true at all. It's not true at all. You can be members only. If you provide the service to your members and improve your service, it's what it's about. It's not about numbers. It's about people providing the best service for everyone. That's it from me. I'll see you on the music channel in a few minutes. I'll be there early. As always, take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto. Join Sensei on Sunday. Me in a few minutes. Let's get drunk. Bye-bye for now. Take care of yourselves.